Okay, so let's try to solve this other 1991 question. That's question number 9, and we are asked to simplify 2 log 2 raised to the power 5, 2 log 2, 2 log 2 over 5 minus log 72 over 125 plus log 9. Okay, so as usual, please pause the video right now, try to solve it, and let's compare the answers. Okay, let's start solving it, and then we have it here. Okay, so having this out, we need to start obeying. What we just need to do is for us to start obeying the law of logarithm. Since we are asked to simplify anything possible to make it simple, that's what you're going to do. All right, so and we have here 2 log 2 over 5, right? And you know the law of logarithm says if we have something like this other number that is here is the power of the whole of this. So we are going to have everything here raised to the power of 2, obeying the law of logarithm, and we can bring these other ones down. So just for us to bring everything here down, and we continue to solve by opening up this fraction, obeying the power that we have there. And if we do that, we're going to have it as now log, and then we know that this 2 is going to affect the numerator, and it's also going to affect the denominator. Affecting the numerator, the numerator will be 2 times 2 now, and that is 4. Affecting the denominator is going to be 5 times 5, and that will be 25. All right, everything there has opened up, and since everything has opened up, we can bring down every other thing down. Okay, so just bringing everything, just also bring this down, and then also bring this other one here down, and we still proceed by obeying the law of logarithm. But I want us to know that when the log of a number is not written out, when the base of that number is not written out, the base of the log is not written out, it is assumed that that log is in base 10. All right, so now let's just simplify, take something out that is log. Let's take this log out because all of them, they have log and with the common base, which is base 10, even though it's not written out. And having done that, we can now have all of them into a bracket, and or can have all of them into a bracket that is 4 over 25. You're going to solve everything out now. 4 over 25, and that will be minus, then we have this other one as 72 over 125. Let's see, have it written out. 72 over 125, and that will be plus the last one, and that will be plus 9. All right, so being able to simplify that, of course, with a bracket close, and having this in let's still have our log out here. Keep solving. Okay, we have it as log of everything here that we have. Now let's obey the law of logarithm, and to obey the law, any minus that we have, we're going to change it to division, and every multiplication will be, every addition will be multiplication. So we have 4 over 25, 4 over 25. The division sign here, we're now going to have there as division sign, and have it as division sign divided by, so of course, 72 over 125 divided by 72 over 125. And where we have the addition, you're going to change it to multiplication. So if you now say times, times 9. Okay, so that is it for that, and we keep solving it. And for us to solve this, we still need to bring down this other one, 4 over 25. Of course, let's bring down our log. So let's have our log, and then our brackets will be there, affecting everything. Okay, so this is solving it. Now where we have this division sign, we're going to change it to multiplication so we can solve it out, and we get this for multiplication sign. Now that's multiplication sign, and when we change it to multiplication sign, something happened. Everything, you don't have a reverse. The denominator becomes the numerator, and the numerator becomes the denominator. So here now we're gonna have 125 now as the numerator. So here becomes 125. It now goes up to become the numerator over, for the numerator become the denominator over 72, and we can maintain our multiplication of that's multiplication here, and then 9, nothing changes there. So now say times 9. Okay, you want to still close the brackets, is fine, but not really important. So if we can divide this 5, you come into this 25, 25 will come into itself. Let's see 25 at one time, and then 25 will come into this 125 5 times. Good. 9 will come into itself 1 time, and 9 will come into 72 8 times. Good. 4 will come into itself 1 time, and 4 will come into 8 2 times. Okay, so let's multiply out what we have there before. Let's multiply what we have. All right, I need to create a space here, right? Yes, we need a space here. We need a space here. We need a space. So all right, let's have a space like that. I believe that space should be okay for us to continue. And all right, let's finish this up. Everything in the numerator, 1 times 5 times this is 1 here, so it is 5. So we have it as 5, and then the numerator, what do we have? Everything 1 times 2 times 1, and that is 2. Of course, let's not forget our log. So log of that first. Let's have it as log of that, and the base was not given, so there we are, is base 10. So assume that it is base 10. So that should have been our answer. We're checking these options, it's not there, so we go ahead to still solve. And to solve now, we're gonna change this to another form. Let's write it in another form, obeying and having in mind the law of indices. So log 5 over 2 is the same thing as saying log 5 minus log, it's the same thing as saying log 5. Okay, so it changes. And then writing it out like this, still this form is the same as this. Yes, but writing it out as this, and in our option we don't have any of that answer, so we still need to play around so we can have our answer, because it's not in the option. So 5 here, we can write 5 here as in another form, and that could be, let's have it as log 5. To have 5, we should just divide 10 by 2. So another way of writing 5 could be 10 divided by 2. Is another way of writing it as 5. So we've been able to replace 5 with 10 over 2, and let's bring down every other thing that we had, that is minus and the log 2. Okay, and still the answer is not there in the option, so we can rewrite this in another form, 10 over 2 in another form. That's the beauty about log. So we can now have it as log log 10 minus log 2. Yes, log 10 minus log 2. So we can have it as log 10 and minus log 2. Let's introduce their bases here. So we also have 2 here, minus log 2 base 10, then minus log 2 base 10. Remember earlier on we said if the log is not written, that it is in base 10. If the base is not written, it is in base 10. So let's just introduce the base 10 here. Now log 10 base 10 is the same, is 1. Log 10 base 10 is 1. And then minus log 2 base 10 minus log 2 base 10, they are the same thing. So that will be equal to minus 2 log 2 base 10. Okay, so I think we've gotten our answer. So this is our answer: 1 minus 2 log 2 base 10. 1 minus 2 log 2 base 10. And all the options here are base 10 because no other base is written. And the correct option there is option D. Option D is the correct option, so that is correct. All right, what we did, we were given this question, 1991 question. It was question number 9. We were given this question, so simply what we did was for us to simplify it. So rearranging it, this other number here went to its place because it is a power, so we kept it in power form, and multiplying the numerator 2 by 2, 2 times 2, and 5 times 5, we had it as 4 over 25. Every other thing here remained, and we wrote it out. Now pulling out the log so that we can factorize, pulling out the log, and then maintaining all the numbers. So that gave us this, the whole of this, and we need to obey the law of logarithm. So minus simply means division, addition simply means multiplication. So we introduce the division sign, and also we introduce the multiplication sign. Having to solve for the division sign, simply we need to invert. The denominator becomes the numerator, and as well the numerator becomes the denominator. Inverting this, 25 cancel itself 1 time, comes into 125 5 times, and then 9 cancel itself 1 time, comes into 72 8 times. Now 4 cancel itself 1 time, comes into 8, how many times? 2 times. Multiplying everything out, 1 times 5 times 1 gave us 5, and 1 times 2 times 1 gave us 2. Of course, it is log 5 over 2. There was no option like that here, so it was good for us to rewrite it to see if we can have the option. So rewriting this, log 5 minus log 2 is the same thing as log 5 over 2. There's still no option. We went for that to rewrite it. What can we substitute to have 5 here? And that was 10 over 2. So simply log 10 over 2 minus log 2. And there was still no option. We went further to break it down by having log 10 minus log 2, because it was division and all of them were in base 10. Of course, this one remained log 2. Now solving it out, log 10 base 10 is 1, and everything is the same. Minus 2 minus 2 log 2 base 10 minus log 2 base 10. Everything they gave was minus 2 log 2, all right, base 10, and that was option D. All right, that was quite simple. When you understand all these things, you can skip some steps, apply the laws that you know, and you have your answer very fast within that 1 minute. We are taking our time to explain things so that you can really understand. All right, let's get to the next class.